anyway, this is about the church. I'm so excited to swim with you. So I want to turn us now. In chapter 8 is for change. So the first God, the person to understand Mitchell, power of God, held to. So the promise and the powers and speed with shadow of time. As from birth, God is the one who died in me, and so the word is shut from him and God.
And hey everyone, my name is Chad and I am a Jesus follower and I am the pastor at Henderson General Baptist Church. And Mitchell, you talking about the power of God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, today's motivational word for the day is why. This is the second one we've done. And for this one, I just want you to know that there is the first one. Go back and watch it. We talk about why and how it is important. Today, I want to talk about why and then Jesus follower. And when you think about it, when we live our life, there is something bigger than life itself. Oftentimes, we live our life in a selfish bubble to where we want things my way, how I want it, when I want it, why I want it. But we don't think about the bigger picture. Oftentimes, we allow the circumstances, the situations, the pain of life, the changes of our life to determine the direction of our life and not our why. See, for me, why do I keep doing videos? Why do I keep following Jesus? Why do I keep doing these things? When I think about John chapter 2, verse 5, there's this passage there where Jesus is at a wedding. And his mother says that he needs to do something. He's like, it's not my time. But then in verse 5, Mary looks to the servants and she says, do whatever he says to do. Well, for me today, I ask you, what is your why? Yes, I could speak a lot of stuff, but what is your why? Why do you follow Jesus or why do you not follow him? Why is it there are certain things about his Bible, the Bible that we read, that you are not following? See, one of the easiest ways to quit is to not know your why. I see it all the time. People quit a diet because they really don't have a big enough why. They quit exercising. Why? Because they really don't have a big enough why. They give up on their dreams. Why? Because they don't have a big enough why. If your why is big enough, you'll figure out the how and you'll continue to do it no matter what. So for me, I look and I say oftentimes people's why is not big enough. Do you have a why?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I'm trying to understand and to follow Jesus. And
you follow Jesus?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Because you don't understand, Mitchell, then how a prayer from Jesus from God on her forehead, no God of claws. There's a storm table, it's full powerful in him. It's the first song to understand Mitchell was God and Jesus on power of God.
And it is the power of God, Mitchell. You're right, because what you don't understand, maybe you missed out on, is that Jesus died on a cross. And it is the power of God and the love of God that put him there. So here's what I want you to do, is I want you to take the next few moments of your life and I want you to ponder on these two verses. They're the two verses that I think are important in our life. They're found in Psalm 139, verses 23 and 24. I want you to ponder on them and ask yourself your why. Why should I follow Jesus? Why should I do the things I do? Why? And is your why bigger than just yourself? See, Jesus died on a cross not for himself, but for you. When we think about the power of God working in and through us, it's not just about us, it's about everyone. So when I think about this and you think about it, if you're going to figure out your why, then you need the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the fairest of 10,000, the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star, the most everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, the wonderful Counselor. His name is Jesus. And I look to it and I say in Psalm 139 verses 23 and 24, if you would start asking yourself these questions or asking God to do this very thing, to pray to Him, your trajectory of life can continue to ascend towards Him because it is the power of God. You won't be a quitter. You won't give up. You won't give in. Why? Because your why becomes bigger than your pain. Why? Because your why becomes bigger than your how-to. The why becomes bigger than I can't. The why becomes bigger than I should or shouldn't. So in Psalm 139 verses 23 and 24, search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you and lead me along the path of everlasting life. And when I think about the word heart there, I go back to verse 1. And it says, O Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me. You know, when I think about the heart, we think about this thing beating inside us, but the Hebrew word, it means it's hard to translate. It's rarely referred to as the physical human heart, but it rather the heart is the center of one's being, an image for a person's thought life, reflections and will. The story of the heart reveals a person's commitment and direction. What is your why? What is your why? What is your why? If you haven't written down your why and why you're exercising, you'll quit. If you haven't written down your why as to why you're going to college, you'll quit. If you haven't written down your why to your dream, the pain and the turmoil, the circumstances will make you quit. If you haven't written down why you are really a Jesus follower, then you'll just haphazardly make it through life, never really accomplishing anything of value, eternal value. Jesus has a purpose and a plan for your life, and His mother told the servants that day, and I tell you this day, do whatever the Master tells you. Whatever Jesus tells you, do it. Do it with all of your heart. Go find your why, and you'll never quit. May God bless you. May you go conquer your day, and may you go conquer your life.
Yeah. I mean, I want to remember this on baby. As far as
tell them to like, subscribe, and share with their friends.
Right here, right there. There's a really crash. I remember again. And this is the one middle brave and power of God, and let's all understand that because it was so worship, powerful and Mitchell. You understand Mitchell in the wise God, and it was powerful for his faith in Him.
He is the most powerful, and He is powerful enough to make you hit that subscribe button, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you guys next time.
It is when you're making.
Tell them have a good day.
A good day. Have a good making. Okay.